بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. إن شاء الله نكمل part 3 of the digestive system. That is the small and large intestine. The small intestine and large intestine is the part of the digestive tract. That's the wall, also the mucosa, submucosa, and vascularis externa, and the serosa. From the stomach to the large intestine, it's lined by the simple columnar epithelium, and lined by simple columnar epithelium, and the outer surface is the mesothelium, is the serosa with the mesothelium. In the small intestine that have the surface modified. In the small intestine is the digestive of the food in the small intestine. This part, small intestine, have the many modified. This modified, it's the plica and the villi, microvilli. This modified structure for the increase the surface area for the absorption of nutrition. The epithelium, this epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, which have the microvilli. In the surface of this epithelium that have microvilli. In the between this interior epithelium, simple columnar called enterocyte. This enterocyte between them are the goblet cell. Also, the number one modifier is the microvilli on the enterocyte. The second modifier is the villi. This villi, the project from the mucosa, the mucosa only epithelium and lamina propria. This formed the villi. This villi contain the finger-like projection from the wall of the small intestine that have the blood vessels, a small and artery and vein, and the lactea. Also, the other modification is the plica. Plica is the temporal fold. Not temporal. It's this plica is permanent fold of the mucosa and submucosa found in the intestine, small intestine, but in the stomach it's the permanent fold, is the rag, permanent fold of the rag when the empty of the stomach. Also mucosa and submucosa when that fold. But in the small intestine, mucosa, submucosa also fold is the permanent, non-temporary, that is compared between the rag and the plica. The compare between the rag and the plica circularis. This compare between them is in the intestine it's the permanent, but rag in the stomach is the temporary. Also found in the glands in the small intestine. It's the crypt of Lebokin. This when the simple tubule of the gland, this simple tubule of this gland called the crypt of the Lebokin, when that found in enterocyte, and this modify for the digestion in the esophagus is found in the lamina propria, but in the submucosa, but in the stomach and lamina propria, and in the small intestine, also in the lamina propria. In the small intestine and lamina propria, crypt of Lebokin, but in duodenum only found crypt of Lebokin, and in the submucosa found the also duodenal gland. This enterocyte modify found alien goblet cell, this on the villi, also crypt that found. When please listen to me, when the microvilli found from the jejunum, ileum, the small intestine, three parts, jejunum, duodenum, ileum, the jejunum that increase the villi, when that toward to the ileum, that the villi is the little number, become to little number, and that have lively shape, that the leaf when that flatted and small, but that well developed like the finger in the duodenum, but when toward the ileum it become too small in tall and little tall, and the less in number. But the goblet cell from the duodenum is the less number, but when toward the ileum to increase in number. When to the ileum that increase in number is that contrast the villi and the goblet cell.